Hello everyone, Godson here, doing another video for you. So today I'm back on Space Engineers, as you can see, inside of a cryopod thingy that I can't remember the name of there for like 2 seconds. But I built a little kind of area here for me inside of my house. So this is what I've got so far in my house. I'm gonna go ahead and clear all of these. Like, wow. So I've got this door here. Obviously, you guys have already seen that that's nothing new, but I am going to be putting in these turrets right here on the inside of my door, just so that I don't, have any wolves come in through my door or something. If I want to leave it open, it will take care of this for me. The other additions that I have are all of these refineries, which were actually in the last episodes. I also built up the, what are these things called? The upgrade speed module things. I upgraded those as well. I need to fill... I don't have any containers. That's right, I forgot. But yeah, I put all these in. I put all the upgrades on. I haven't built them yet because I haven't gotten around to it. Kind of the same reason why my little room over here is not done. Originally, I had stuff set up out here, but I kind of changed that and I put it over here instead. But obviously this isn't all completed yet either. I mainly completed the things inside because I wanted most of that done first. So if we walk in through my door right here, I've got a med station, I've got a cryopod, I have that coming down, that's just to support the stuff right here. I've got a vending machine, I've got a... what is this thing called? Dispenser, that's what it's called. So I can buy a cosmic coffee, which actually has use. It heals your health, but for me, it also heals my fatigue. So if I do this, and then I go in here, it should put my fatigue back up. This is a little planter just for decoration. There's a jukebox, there's another planter, and then there's this like little cool lab bench thing. Thinking about making my ground in here like a matte black. I don't know yet. This is my bathroom. Got a little cool shower here for, role-play me. And just got a little sink. Got a bathroom, obviously, where I can use the toilet. I've got these I've got these set up too, but I can use these lockers right here to store things. Just put things inside of them, whatever. I think there's 2 there. Yeah, there's 2 there. Then I've got my little bed right here, which actually, if you see the bottom bar on the left-hand side, above all the actual normal stuff, you'll see that it's giving me rest right now, 125, because I'm resting. And then I've got this other locker with kind of the whole feel for my bed thing. I've got all this space. I've got this little console room thing here. Don't really know what it does quite yet. Kind of curious about that. Let's see. Oh, I also downloaded a bunch of these things, so that should be pretty cool, actually. But I'm going to use this one and see what it does. I don't know. I don't really know how that works. Like, do I just blueprint this? And then it shows it? Oh, dude, that is so cool. But it's only showing like one part of it. Why is that? Wow, okay. I don't want it to go over there. Let's put this at 0. Vertical offset. Let's do -20 and take a look at what it looks like. Oh, dude, that is so freaking cool. And that's showing my ship outside. I didn't build it, but I did make a few changes to it. So that's pretty neat. Scale? I can even change the scale. 10% should be good, I think. That's freaking cool, dude. That way it takes up like all of the room and it's just projecting a my ship. That's actually really cool, I have to admit. Alright, so I've got some food in my inventory, as you can see. I've got some veggies. I need to put these veggies... wait, no. I need to put these veggies into the food processor. And then I should... Okay, or not. Maybe if I take half of the water... Take that, put that there, put the veggies in. There we go. Now I can go to production. And I can make vegan food. Even though that's probably not needed. But whatever, you know, it's fine. How much food do I have anyway? Oh, I'm good. Got enough water too. These are making more water almost all the time. They're also making vegetables. And yeah, that's this little area that I've got working so far. I might change some things out, and I might put a chair or something so that it, like, eats or something. I have to name it Noms or something that it said there, but I'm not entirely sure where I would want to put a table in my office quite yet. If anything, I might have to expand or just switch something around. I guess technically speaking, I could put it, like, right here so that I still have this part opened right there, and then just have the desk right there, but I don't know. I'll figure it out. But, yeah, I still need to do a lot of painting for this part, and I need to finish building the actual rest of the room, because that's not done either. So some updates on that. The bike that I built in one of the last episodes, it kinda crashed. So, yeah, I deleted it. Or, well, broke it apart, you know what I mean. So I have to try to make a new one. I was hoping that it was going to work, but I guess I'm just not good at building things. So, you know. But yeah, so open our door. My friend's house has some changes as well. Not very many changes, but he does have little changes here and there. It's kind of cool that he doesn't really have any changes on the outside that I can see, but on the inside he's got some new things. Some hydroponics and whatnot. Which, he said he had food here. I don't know where his food is, though. Conveyor. I don't know. He's got his little thing there, and he's got a programmable block here for some odd reason. I don't know why he does that, instead of just using a console on literally any of these, but I don't know. Whatever. It's him. Storage container, another storage container. One of the last episodes, you guys also got to see that we crashed his ship. He also crashed it, I think, twice after that. So this, I think, contains all of his building materials that was made up of his ship. He's got his little cryopod that he's inside right now because he's got that little disconnect figure. H2O generator, or H2O. H2 generator. My brain is just stupid right now. Another container. He's got his refiner and everything with all of the speed modules on it. But back here, that he apparently doesn't have a way to get to. Oh, yeah, he does, sort of. Oh, no, he doesn't. Why don't you... Wait, oh, tools. He doesn't have a way to get there. I guess he just flies. That's okay. Whatever. But yeah, down here he's got a new landing station. So in this little landing station right here, he's building a new ship, which is still square right now. I picked on him a little bit for it because it's still a square. But he's got this all set out up to there to make it look like it's supported, which I'm still planning to do with my house. My house looks kind of mostly supported, but I still want to change it a little bit. But he's got some actual pretty cool things up in here, too. Not quite sure what these are supposed to be. I don't have tools on me either, so I can't click the thing. That's a cockpit. So he's going to have his ship facing this way, more than likely. Not entirely sure why he's building a... Well, I guess he wants to have an interior to his ship, like you said before, but still. I don't know. It's his design thing. You know. But yeah, nothing's changed on this thing so far at all. It's just kind of there, excuse me, while I go into my inventory and try to drink coffee that doesn't exist in my inventory because I forgot about that. I'm gonna go back and get some coffee. So I can get some coffee. Coffee. Give me the coffee. There we go. Now I got some coffee, so if I can go ahead and drink one of those, should be able. Can I actually do that? I wonder. Coffee. I can. That's actually really cool. So I can actually drink coffee in here. I don't think I have any spare tools right now. At least I don't have any of the elite ones, which I need to go to space. I don't have a airtight ship quite yet, though. So let me do that. I'll make 5 of these, and I want 5 of those. And I should have the materials for them. I'm thinking. Do I not have the materials for them? There's no way I'm missing iron. There's no way. Creepy doggos? I know I have some iron. Yeah, iron right there. So why isn't it being refined? What are they refining? I forgot that I don't have the opening for that. That's fine though. Let's find out what they're refining through this. Inventory. Refinery. Wait, I have a basic refinery? Huh. Interesting. Is that using the refinery on my ship? I don't know. Anyways, it's making magnesium, apparently. Instead of iron. I want it to make iron. I don't know why it keeps pulling the nickel. I wanted it to pull the iron. Get rid of that. Alright, let's go ahead and do iron ore. Let's go ahead and get, I don't know. Really? I can't pull you out? Oh yeah, I have to be in a thing. Go ahead and do this, then we'll look up iron again. And we'll pull out, I don't know, like 20,000. So we got 20,000 iron. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and pull out another 20,000. Another 20,000, there we go. So now we're going to go ahead and do this. Refinery. Why are you... Oh, that's storage only. Burp. Let's see. Go ahead and put some of that in there. Put some of that in there. That way I can actually make things with my iron. Can't pull you out. Really? Fine. No one's on, so why can't I pull it out? Oh, be quiet. Can I move it? I can't even move it. Why can't I move it? It's connected. Or it should be connected. Anyways, I should be making that now. So I'll go ahead and run over this way, and I'll go ahead and top myself off. Let's see, I should have these things being made now. Yep. They made the oxygen bottles. Why didn't it make the hydrogen? Silicon? Really? That's why I didn't make it? Okay. There you go. Now you can pull what you need to make that stuff. Couldn't do that. I need to make a ramp for these, I think. I don't have steel plate. Dirt. It's kind of an important thing. But it's fine because I'm going to make some more steel plate anyway. Can never have enough steel plate. Ouch. Okay. Go ahead and put all of these bottles in here. Oh, that's not hydrogen. That's hydrogen. Dirt. Why are you not filling? Control panel. Auto refill. There we go. I don't have an oxygen generator now that I think about it. Yeah, I don't think I have an oxygen generator. I figure out if I want to put it back here or if I want to put it somewhere else. I mean, I do technically have to come over here to refill my hydrogen, but I think I'm just going to put an oxygen generator elsewhere. Let's do O2. Or no, I need the tank. I need the oxygen tank. I can do that, and then I need to figure out where I can put this. Before that, I need to grab my steel plates so I can even build it. I'm trying to figure out where I want to put this. I think I want to put it on one of these, just so that it can make some ice for me, or some ice for me. Wow, some oxygen for me. So I'm thinking about making it like right there. I think these have connectors on the bottom, right? Yeah. Okay, so if I make one here. And then maybe I'll make them on all of the secondary ones, like that. Then I can attempt to go make a welder so that I can actually weld something. Do I even have a welder on me? I do. Character tools. I don't have any more of those things spare, so I have to do it this way. So let's go ahead and make these real quick. At least one of them. I don't have the tubes on me. Yep, don't have the tubes on me. Can I get into any of you? And then I need to build. How many of those did I want to build? Let's see. Let's do O2. I have to do tank. I want to build that, and I want to make 10. Like that. Something tells me I don't have the small steel tubes. Yep. Or the construction comps. Is that because I'm out of them, like always? Let's see, alright, that's making that. Let's go ahead and make some construction comps and some. What was the other thing I was missing? Steel plate. I don't remember what I was missing. Construction comp and small steel tubes. You can pull iron into you. Why can't you pull iron into you? What are you full of? Nickel, of course, because why not? That should be able to pull it in now. Yep. I've got so much nickel, it's ridiculous. I mean, at least I don't have to worry about needing nickel ever again. For a long time. I need to paint these. So I'm going to go ahead and do that while I'm waiting. Let's go ahead and grab this. Put it on that and paint. There we go. We got all this painted. Originally I was going to do them black like that, but then I was following my house, sort of. At least to the best of my ability. But yeah. So we'll see how that turns out. Oh yeah, I can make these now. That's right, I forgot. If I do this, and not that. And then that, like that. I can actually get up into these now, a lot easier. So now I can just walk right up into here and get into them. That's what I was kind of aiming for. Alright, so I want to make sort of a, wow, that is like super freaking dark. I mean, I guess my house is a bit brighter and it is dark outside, so, yeah. My house finally has lights, in other words. I need to paint those too. When I get the chance. I don't know if I'm going to be able to paint that part right there. But I'm not too worried about that part. Alright, so let's see if I can go back over here. Grab some of those and these. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but we'll find out. Back over here and make my oxygen. Now, technically speaking, this should be filling up with oxygen now. Let's go ahead and find out if it is. It is. Nice. So I can actually go ahead and throw those in here. I might need to turn on autofill. Yeah, probably going to need to turn on autofill. There we go. Now I've got some oxygen. The reason I wanted to do that is because I kind of wanted to go to space and get some platinum eventually. So I need to put these on my ship so that I have oxygen, because my ship's not airtight, I don't think. I'm pretty sure it's not, because I had changed parts of it. Alright, gotta get in the bay. Gotta put these into the cargo storage. So oxygen bottles can go in here. I don't know why nickel is being put in here. I don't particularly want this thing doing refining, but whatever. If it's on the side of my base, I mean, it might as well. It's not like it's doing anything. Alright, so get back in here, and then we can put this back in our storage area. Just go ahead and throw it in this one. That in there like that. And now what I want to do is figure out how tall something is. So that's 3 high. Okay. So if I want to make a rover that fits into here, it has to be 2 to 3 high. Preferably 2, so it actually fits. It needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About 9 across to actually fit in here. I want to park it like over in here, I think, probably. Or maybe even over there to offload things. Not entirely sure how I want to do that yet. I also want to finish this at some point. And do this. I could drink one of my coffees, which apparently didn't do anything. Why are you not doing anything? It's supposed to work. At least I thought it was. It does heal my health, though, I think, so that's a plus. I think I have to actually make coffee with the food processor. I'm not entirely sure. Here, it makes me coffee. Now coffee just looks really weird. To me, at least. Oh yeah. I have food now. But I already have food on me, so I don't need it. Couldn't open that. I don't even know why I closed it. So this thing I'm actually planning on probably putting somewhere else. Maybe. I might actually just move it up to like right there. I do actually like this little vehicle. Well, this big vehicle. Something kind of like that is what I'm going for. I wouldn't figure. Turn these off. Unlock those. And then let it lock again so that it's actually on all three of those. It's a bit better of a place to put it, I'm thinking. Alright, so now I want to do something with like wheels. I want to make it like a kind of like a rover. I hate nighttime. What is always night? Anyways, let's do something inside of here, just so I know it fits. So if I want to do wheels, I need an area to work. Maybe I should do it on top of my house. And just find a way to put it down here when I get done with it. On top of my house does have more area to work. My ship is sideways. I just noticed that. Anyway. And I just fell. So I'm going to do a little crane-like stand sort of thing. So it can only be 3 high, but I can actually build this up so that I can actually work on it from underneath. I'll do 5 high. It can only be 9 across. Do I want to build it smaller or do I want to make it large? I'm thinking I'll do it large. And I'll make it 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then in the middle here, I'll go up 1. Then I'll go back this way. Obviously, it has to have the actual ability to turn. So I'm thinking something kind of long, but not too long, because I want it to be able to turn and fit in places. So this is actually part of it. This is what's going to get cut off. So what I want to do now is I'm going to put wheels on it. I do kind of want the big wheels. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the 5x5s. It's so weird. Whatever. What does this have? Interesting. So I'm gonna do this one will be right side, and then this one is left. Which one's left? There it is. One's left. Okay. So I need to do something like a lot bigger than I thought it was. Maybe I should actually use like 3x3 wheels. I don't know. Can it get over that dip? 3x3 should be able to get over that, I would think. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do a 3x3 instead of the other ones. Let's do this, and then let's do that. So that they're a bit smaller, not too much smaller, but a bit smaller. There we go. These are left side, aren't they? I think. Yeah, okay. I've done the right one. Are those too close together? They actually might be. Which is fine-ish. Okay, so I can't put it there, I have to put it there. Yeah. So if I do that, then I will have to do this on this side. Something like that. And then one here. Pretty sure I just put this upside down. Did I put this upside down? I actually can't tell if I put this upside down. Ah, they are not upside down. Cool. I don't think so, at least. Alright, so now what I want to do so that will be able to go up and down, which I'm guessing is like 1 to 2 blocks, which is okay with me. I actually do want to extend this a bit, but I also still want to be able to fit in my house. Let's see what we can do. Let's do something like that, and then we'll stick another wheel on. Sort of like that. We'll do one on here. I kind of want to have a lot of wheels. I also eventually want to do something with like tracks. I don't know how to make tracks in this game though. At least not efficiently or effectively. I have no idea how to do it in other words. Alright, so I need enough to build these types of wheels. So I'm going to go grab it. Let's go down here. This. I know I'm going to need those. I always need those. Production. Actually, yeah, let's do this. So if I want to do one of those and one of those, let's go in here. We can do that. Maybe. It's not working. Is it because I don't have enough? Yep, okay. There we go. That time it worked. Maybe it was because we were in that thing. I don't know. Anyways, back up we go. I need to get some platinum so I can actually build those advanced tools. Wait, was that not the one I was welding? Which one was I welding? Wasn't that one? This one. go. I'll be back after I'm done doing this. Alright, we're working on the last one right now. So the idea behind this thing that I want to do is I actually do want to be able to carry things on it. With it. Like, if I go and say I need some ice or something, I want to be able to go and get that ice. Or if I need, I don't know, like some iron, I want to go and be able to get that iron. So that's what I'm making this for. Oh, okay. You're just going to phase me through it like it doesn't exist. Got it. So I'll go ahead and do 4 of these tires. I'm not going to do the 2 middle ones yet. Yeah. Energy's always critical when you're working. I think I should actually have enough energy to finish this. Maybe. Wow, that goes down really quick at the end. But I got it. Cool. Why is that not on? It appears to be off. Did it run out of? I don't think it should have. I guess it did. Wow, okay. So our nuclear reactor is not powering that right now. Weird. I'll have to fix that. Go ahead and do this. With uranium. I don't know, like 10. Just to give it power back. Alright, so now I need to go get energy so I can actually do stuff. Ah! Gonna run into a wall. And apparently I am hungry and thirsty, but that should auto take care of itself, is what I read. So go ahead and do this, then we'll go back up here. I'm gonna go ahead and attach some other things to it, like a cockpit, for example. I'm trying to figure out the layout that I kind of want for it, though. So if I do a cockpit, actually, isn't that one expensive? Yeah, that was a lot expensive. Shouldn't do a regular one. Okay, so I'll do this one like right there. Then behind that, I definitely want some batteries on this thing. So some battery, not small batteries, I want big batteries. I want them big batteries, dude. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the batteries. Do I want to put it right behind it? I don't know. I might. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm gonna do it like that. Then I'm going to do some gyros. I might want to mine with this thing too. It's kind of why I'm considering gyros. Do some gyros there, and then I need a reactor or something. That or solar. I might actually do solar power for this one, just because I think that'd be kind of a cool concept, at least a little bit. But I want to figure out how I want to do that first, so I need to weld up these. Oh, power cells. Go down. Go over here. Make me some power cells. And that. Power cell. What was the other thing I needed? I think construction comps. Why can't you build it? Why can't you build it? Missing items. What are you missing? There's no way you're missing iron. Make more iron? I don't know. My refinery should be making more iron. Why are they not? Did I use them all? I don't think I did. Oh. Inventory, this. Making more nickel. Why isn't this being pulled out? Or that. Okay. So I need to do some work on this, apparently. Put that up there. So I need to disconnect these. I was trying to do something cool with it and make it go in a certain way, but apparently that's not working out because it's keeping them full and they won't pull more if they're full. So I guess I'm gonna have to put a conveyor between them, and then maybe that will actually pull the resources back too. Hopefully, I'm thinking probably, maybe, I don't know. Let's go ahead and do this, and then we will look for a conveyor tube, and we will throw the conveyor tube in between each of these real quick, like that. And then we'll weld it up once we're done. So this one. Getting good and check those two real quick to make sure this is fixing what I wanted it to fix. So I think it is in fact fixing it. Good. I heard a wolf. Yes, it auto eats and auto drinks. The only thing it doesn't auto do is rest me. Man, your energy really goes down. Like, no joke. And, fix that issue. Still see that freaking awesome spaceship over there. Okay, so these should be processing and making me more inventory, or more things now. And it appears to be working, so that should be good. So this should be making me power cells if it's not freaking filled with all of that stupid nickel. Once again, being filled with stupid nickel. I forgot I actually painted right there. Okay, so go ahead and look in here. Inventory. Not that one. That one. Alright. So those are doing what I wanted them to do. Let's go ahead and go up here. What am I trying to build again? I don't remember. Wheels? No, it wasn't wheels. Was it wheels? I don't think it was wheels. I think it was batteries. Batteries and gyros. Okay. Do this, and then we'll go to batteries. That is not neutral battery. Batteries and gyro. So we'll do that. Back down here. Ouch. Run back over here. Here, go ahead and heal up. We'll go back over to here, and we will grab everything out that we need. Hopefully. Something like that, yeah. Can I go up in here? I wish I could use that. Alright, so go ahead and finish these batteries. Welding batteries. Gonna go ahead and pause this. Alright, we're back, and I am finishing up. I already built these gyros, now I just need to finish the things. The part that took the longest on this was the power cell making. Because they don't make very fast, apparently. Need to build this cockpit, too. I don't have displays. Well, I also need to build the actual foundation. This is why I hoisted it into the air, so I can actually build underneath of it. Now, the one thing that I actually do plan to put onto here is some pistons to hold it up in the air. I plan to put those on the side, kind of, or in the middle or something like that. I'm not entirely sure yet. Something to, like, kind of prop up it, probably in these areas right here, if I can fit something there. Just so it can be held in the air, and so if I need to change a tire, or if a tire kind of just decides that it wants to blow up on me, I can repair it out when I'm doing stuff. And I may or may not end up, I forgot that didn't exist. Couldn't build those wheels that I didn't build before. finish the underside of the truck. So, I might do drills on this. I'm not entirely sure how I would want to go about doing that. But I do know that I want to see if I can do a piston thing. And yes, I did give myself the higher grade tools because, oh my god, it was taking so long to do anything. It was annoying as hell. I'm sorry. Alright, so I want to do this, and I want them kind of like hanging off the side toward the ground. Can I do it? Is the question. So if I do this one back here like that, and then this, yeah, that goes down there, good. Oh, are these, oh, I didn't think about that. Hold on. So I need to put a block right here, because they're too tall, and I don't want, put that there, that there. I don't want, wait, what? Do I have a block off center? Oh, okay, yeah, I do. This is not part of this rock. I was like, how does that make sense, game? Okay, so this, and then I want to put it, like, on that side, on each side. So I'll put this here. Give you guys an example. That's what I want. So that if it does crash or, something, I can actually jack it up and make changes, or, if I just want to jack it up, I can just jack it up too. Point that down, like that, and then I need to make those so that I can hold my truck up, because I want to let it off, but I won't do that yet. I'm actually going to end this video here, just because I want to do some more things with this, and I want to do some more other things. I also need to make another bike. Got a lot to do, a lot of ideas, but I want to get it a bit more situated. But that should be fine there for now, I'm thinking. If I need to move it, I'll just use my truck to move it. My flying truck. It's literally, its truck can fly, is what I named it, funny enough. But yeah, I'll probably be working on this in the next episode a bit too. Just because it's got some cool things that I want to be able to do. I might make it so that it can drill, just so I don't always have to fly the ship out to do it, but at the same time it also has to be able to pull my stuff back, which, I mean, I don't see why I can't, but I'm trying to figure out, how to do that, what's best. That's also why I'm using these pistons. If I can use these pistons and kind of lock it in place or something somehow, that's also another cool thing that I could do to make sure that it doesn't, start shaking or something as I'm drilling with it. So this might end up being a drill thing, but right now I'm just wanting it for cargo at the very least. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end this video now. If you guys enjoyed the video, please do me a favor, smash that thumbs up button. Also consider subscribing. If you don't like it, go ahead and leave a dislike, or maybe instead of just disliking it, leave a comment down below telling me, hey, you have an idea, and then, maybe I can listen to the idea, or, you can give me an idea and I'll like it or something, then I'll do it. Depends on the idea, depends on what I'm actually, going for in my mind. But, yeah, that'd be pretty cool, I think. But, right now, I've got sort of the basics of what I want. I don't want it to be kind of a square like it is right now, but I want to finish it kind of before I start adding more armor and aesthetic stuff to it, so that's kind of the basics of what I'm doing. Plus, I'm kind of new to building, so that's inevitable, it seems. I'm going to go ahead and actually weld this part up, just so it doesn't accidentally get, smacked or something, and then fall, because that would just be terrible. Because my friend has the tendency, it would seem, to do stuff like that. Smack something and then let it fall. Because he ran into my house with his ship. So, yeah, I'm not very optimistic about him taking that out. As long as he never comes over to my house, I'm fine. He can crash all this stuff and I won't care any, but the moment he comes over to my house, yeah, I start dreading it. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching the video. I do appreciate it as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.